The most impactful and recent debut that happened in the Royal Rumble match was AJ Styles 2 years ago. If you talk about a recent debut during the Royal Rumble match that made the most significant, it definitely has to be AJ Styles. It elevated him to the main event scene of the WWE right away. It put him to the position that he basically was when he was in the indie scenes and in New Japan Pro Wrestling just a couple of weeks before that. So today we are talking about 5 shocking debuts that could happen at the Royal Rumble of 2018 that could change the WWE for the future to come. And I'm doing this list because you guys asked for it. On the previous top 5 where I discussed 5 shocking returns for the Royal Rumble that will completely change the WWE, you guys were name dropping guys that never been in the WWE before. So of course if they debut during this upcoming Royal Rumble, it is a debut that we won't be forgetting anytime soon, just like the AJ Styles one. So for this top 5, we're talking about debuts of superstar coming from the outside of the WWE, of course, that does not include NXT. So let's get right to it, and we're gonna start off with a big one, and this should be higher on the list, but it's not because I really do want him to go to NXT, and we're talking about Ricochet, also known as Prince Puma from Lucha Underground. Ricochet name pretty much blew up right after his match against Will Ospreay in 2016, and I mean I'm talking about match of the year that basically took over the whole internet and wrestling community. The crazy thing about this is that reports have been indicating that Ricochet is set to come to the WWE on 2018 and that he's not taking any bookings past January. So a WWE debut is definitely inbound for him. It has also been reported that he hasn't signed a contract with Lucha Underground to film season 4. So again, he might be setting up to come to the WWE, so it is very possible that we could see him that weekend. And if it doesn't happen at the actual Royal Rumble match, don't be surprised if you see him at the takeover. And number 4, we are talking about Matt Riddle, who has to be on the list of superstars that the WWE wants to sign, simply because he has improved so much just on his first year of being a professional wrestler. And he has done one of the smart things by being a UFC fighter and then going into the indie scenes, basically making a name for himself in the wrestling community before stepping into the WWE. That is the best thing anybody could do right now, especially when they're in a rookie year. His stock just already went up because of that. And again, this is somebody who people are saying that he is one of the breakout star of the year simply because he has improved so much just within the first year. That spells potential, and I'm pretty sure WWE sees that. And again, let's not forget the fact that he used to be a UFC fighter. His MMA background is already an interest to the WWE because WWE is interested in that. And number 3, I couldn't leave this man out, even though he is making such a name on the indie scenes at the moment that it might not even be a good idea for him to come to the WWE just yet and instead keep that momentum going. And I'm talking about the villain, Marty Scurll. This is a guy that his whole presentation, his whole gimmick and everything else just makes you want to hate him in a way that you want to see somebody just destroy him in the ring. And heels like this is what WWE needs nowadays. He does have a lot of commitment with Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let's not forget the fact that he is having a blast with the Bullet Club right now. Chances are he might be next in line for the leadership, next to guys like Cody Rhodes and so on. So I mean, he's mingling at the top right now. But can you imagine the pop on a crowd like Philly during the Royal Rumble? And at number 2, we are doing a special one here because we are talking about EC3, and this is actually somebody who, if they debut at the Royal Rumble, then technically they are making a comeback to the WWE. But in my opinion, it's a whole different debut simply because EC3, or aka from when he was in WWE, Derek Bateman, he is a completely different guy at the moment. Single-handedly the quote-unquote face of Impact Wrestling, at least until last year of course. But while Dixie Carter was there, he was pretty much on top. They were trying to build him up as the next quote-unquote face of the company, somebody like AJ Styles, who they built from the ground all the way up, and they pretty much just let him go. Nonetheless, Impact Wrestling has elevated EC3 to a main event scene spot that I'm pretty sure WWE want him back and want to sign him back because of just how much he has progressed. He pretty much got everything: the mic skill, the presentation, the in-ring ability. He still got the charisma that he had when he was in the WWE, but he has it in a more serious tone that now it will feel like he's just making a complete new debut in the WWE. And at number 1, as if you didn't see it coming, we got Kenny Omega. Just imagine for a second if at the beginning of the year we got Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho at Wrestle Kingdom, which, oh wait you savages, that is actually already happening. So I guess we don't have to imagine that part, but imagine if at the end of the month we get Kenny Omega showing up at the Royal Rumble match. There's no secret that the WWE wants Kenny Omega, and if they want to make a significant debut happen at the Royal Rumble, again similar to how happened with AJ Styles, then Kenny Omega is the guy to make that same type of impact and keep that momentum going. Kenny Omega might easily be the best wrestler in the world right now. Same goes for Okada, who they pretty much just own 2017 in regards to matches and all of that. So this will be the one that pretty much just changes everything if it happens at the beginning of the year. I mean, can you just imagine when a guy like Shinsuke Nakamura come face to face with a guy like Kenny Omega inside a Royal Rumble match? Or Kenny Omega against any other WWE top superstar at the moment? This is the WWE debut that we are most looking forward to. So there you guys have it. If I miss any type of debuts that could happen at the Royal Rumble, but that you guys think should definitely be in this list, let me know down in the comments below. Again, I try to book the 5 possible ones that will certainly make the most impact. And even if just one of these happens, it will certainly make it a significant moment in the Royal Rumble match. Nonetheless, guys, I hope that you guys enjoy. If you guys did, make sure that you guys, oh boy, drop that like button. I will certainly keep doing more of these, so subscribe to the channel to not miss any of it, and turn on those notifications to be fully up to date on everything as we head into the Royal Rumble this upcoming year. I'm here for you guys, covering all the latest news, rumors, speculations, top 5s, and so on. Nonetheless, you savages, thank you guys for watching. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Macho T, dig it.